Hello, gang. I just wanted to try something different this month. I just wanted to talk quickly about last month's actual question, and we asked you guys if you have any renovations in mind. And I kind of just wanted to hop on because it's always interesting to find out what people have to say and what the trends are going. But we definitely saw a lot of renovations towards the outdoors, your backyard, kitchens. Definitely a lot of kitchens, bathrooms, maybe a few of doing their floors or things like that. And I kind of just wanted to add into that there are some renovations that 100% add value, and you'll probably make whatever money you put into those renovations, you'll make back if you plan to sell your house at some point. And there's other renovations that don't really add anything and might actually take away from anything. So I know that folks a lot of times with renovations, they're like, well, I put 50K into this, so I should be able to get 50K more on my sale price. And that's not always the case. So some of the big ones that for sure you're gonna get your money back are minor kitchen remodels. On the other side, if you have an extremely high-end kitchen that you've really went to the nines on everything, that probably will hurt you. Or at least not hurt you, but you're not gonna see the same exact return. So if you put in 100K, 200K in that super fancy kitchen, you're probably not gonna see that translate to 200K more in your sale price. And that also goes for bathrooms. So bathrooms the same. Of course, an updated bathroom is amazing. That's what people want to see. But if it's to the nines where it's extravagant, super luxury, you probably are not going to see that same return or the same amount of money that you put in a sale price. And I would say one of the most simplest renovations that are out there that you always are going to see a return on is a fresh coat of paint. At the end of the day, fresh coat of paint. And then on the flip side of that, really bold colors or textured walls or wallpaper, those sorts of things will probably hurt the value. You might not get your return back in something like that because it's very personalized. However, I'm pro do whatever you want. It's your house, you're living in it, make sure you love it. But maybe, when it comes to selling, or if you do plan to sell, maybe you change it back to maybe more bland, bland's not the right word, but a bland palette like white and beige and the normal colors that you see all houses for sale with, rather than your bold pinks. And probably a wall like this would probably also be maybe a little bit more personalized, and maybe not up to the standards of someone else who's maybe buying my house. Curb appeal obviously is also another thing. So landscaping and of course on the other side, make sure that, maybe a tree that you really like is really beautiful and dramatic and things like that, but other people might just see it as messy and cumbersome. So just some things to kind of look at. And one last thing is basement and attics. Finished basements, finished attics, just extra living spaces. Anything like that, you're definitely going to see a return in if you go to sell the house. And of course, if you put a basement apartment in with a separate entrance, even better. But any sort of extra living space, like an unfinished basement, it is what it is, but a finished basement, you'll make the money back that you put into that in finishing it for sure. Yeah, so I think, those are the big ones. Actually, I just saw in my notes that combining rooms, which honestly I'm guilty of. I prefer not having tiny rooms in my house, but from what I've read and what I've seen is that having an extra bedroom, even if it's a small one, is better when selling than if you were to just get rid of that bedroom and turn it into maybe one larger bedroom or one larger room. It just is better on selling to have separate rooms versus making the bedrooms bigger and getting rid of one extra bedroom that you might have had. So yeah, those are my quick little tips and tricks in terms of renovation. So if you guys are looking to do any renovations this year, definitely keep it in mind. Also, at the end of the day, it's your house. Do what you want with it. but also maybe just think of what is your end goal. If you're planning to maybe sell the house in another 10 years, maybe you're not gonna, break down walls or put a texture wall and a bunch of wallpaper. But yeah, keep these things in mind. And if you want to chat, or if you want to talk about potential renovations coming your way and how that might affect your price of your home when you go to sell it, happy to chat. You know my number, you know my email, you can always respond to this and we can chat about it as well. So yes, go out and renovate and do all the beautiful things and make your house exactly as you want it to be. Love you guys. Bye.